Welcome back. I want to take a few moments here on the end of the program today to just give you an update here at the Dove and let you know that we have set aside next Wednesday and Thursday as a spring share-a-thon here at the Dove. We're calling it the Spring Boost. And to let you know that during those 2 days, we're asking for your support. Now, folks, a lot of you support us on a monthly basis, and some of you responded to the e-blast that we did several weeks ago on support, and I want to say thank you. We're not asking you to do any more than what the Lord's leading you to do. As you know, and I've said it so many times here at the Dove, please don't take from your church or any other ministry that the Lord has you involved in. And you got to find a place to serve. You know, find some place in addition to your church where God leads you into helping other people. And whatever that ministry is, you stay faithful there. The Dove has been running a little bit short in our operating budget since the first of the year. And there's various reasons for that. And it's you know, we're not in a panic mode, but we are so tight in everything that we do here at the Dove to keep all of this going. From the radio to the television to all the digital platforms. We're in the process now of working on getting some new signals on the air. It's just an ongoing thing. And for us to be around $50,000 or a little less short in our budget ends up growing into a significant problem. So we're going to pause next Wednesday and Thursday and ask you to help us. And you may want to pray about it. We did send a letter out. Perhaps you've received the letter in the mail already. And you can use that little envelope. You can respond that way. If the Lord is leading you to just go online, that's simple. It's really easy. Just go to thedove.us, press on the big red button up in the corner, and you can support us there. We basically have two needs. One is we got to get our operating budget back up to where it should be for this time of this year. And that's right around $47,000. And then we've had some equipment needs. And as you can imagine, what we use here wears out, goes bad. And some stuff becomes obsolete instantly and needs to be upgraded. So additionally, we have some equipment needs, and on the letter we listed some of those so you get a feel for what we're doing. And as we speak, just yesterday, the air conditioner in our IT room went down, and those are expenses that when those things happen, you just got to do it. There are no negotiations here. And with the couple of days of 80-degree temperatures, the temperature in our IT room got up to around 90 degrees. Well, that's the worst thing you can have happen with all of the electronic equipment. So today, as we speak, by faith, we've had the air conditioning people be in and replacing a unit in there, and that alone is around $4,900. I mean, things like that. So none of this is cheap. But believe me, we run a lean machine here. So I'm asking you to pray about supporting the Dove, and next Wednesday and Thursday during our share-a-thon. By the way, we have some wonderful guests coming in those 2 days to just share with you how the Dove is impacting lives. During the month of March, when I got the report, I looked at it twice. I go, are you kidding me? We had over 105,000 YouTube downloads of the Dove programming worldwide. Yes, we serve Southern Oregon and parts of the Pacific Northwest, but since we're on Roku and the internet, our programming is seen literally all over the world, and we get letters from all over the world. So the Dove is different, and when you support the Dove, you're not only helping us to be there for you, you're helping us to be there for a lot of people who now are discovering the Dove's programming and are being helped, and a lot of love and encouragement and teaching and just good advice is going out over all the broadcast platforms that we're involved in. A lot of you have really have sent me encouraging emails about what's happening with the LPTV license and the FCC. This has been an incredible battle. Didn't come up overnight. We've actually been working on this for a couple of years. And a lot of our efforts are paying off. It's not just the Dove. Please understand this. The reason I'm so adamant about this, if any broadcaster in the United States lose their licenses because the FCC just wants them and wants to sell them to somebody else, to me is a travesty. And we have two television licenses. We have Channel 44 and we have Channel 18. And if you remember, over 6 years ago, we launched with Channel 44. An incredible step of faith. And boom, we're into the television ministry business, and it was a big deal. little did I know that during all of that, as we were launching all of this, that there was this effort behind the scenes to negotiate a lot of these frequencies to be sold off by the FCC. And during that process, we had a chance to pick up channel 18. And it was an amazing thing. So we stepped out by faith and we bought channel 18. Little did I know at the time that channel 18 was going to be outside the spectrum of all the licenses that could be up for grabs. So God in his grace and foresight had us get a hold of channel 18, which is outside the spectrum, and channel 18 is secure from this current auction that's going on. Our main, or should we say, our initial frequency, channel 44, is still inside the spectrum, because any channel from channel 38 up to channel 51 is suspect of being sold off at the auction. And us LPTV operators, we get nothing. We get nothing for our efforts. If a high power station or a Class A station is taken out or voluntarily gives up their license, they get millions. We get nothing. If we move to another channel, we're not paid to move. If the high power stations and the Class A stations move to another channel, they're given money to move. We're not. We get nothing. And it's because they call us a secondary license. We're only secondary to any other channel that we would have a frequency interference with. So I don't want to get too technical on you, because that's kind of the argument there. But the point is that our channel 18 is secure. And we thank the Lord for that. We didn't know that at the time when we were getting that channel. So God, in his mercy and grace, protected the programming of the Dove by allowing us to have a channel outside the spectrum. But our original channel 44 is right smack in the middle of the spectrum, and we don't know what's going to happen to it. Since the auction launched over 2 weeks ago, I mean, all kinds of stuff is flying, and lawsuits, and there's filings for stays, and all of the stuff that's going on. The industry is now really responding in an incredible way. And I saw notes yesterday from friends of mine, clear back in Chicago, some in Texas, some in Washington, D.C., where they are really pushing back to save some of these licenses. We don't know. We just don't know what's going to happen. But the Dove television will be secured with channel 18. It's also our cable channel. Charter is channel 18. So God has... this all came to light this past week when we saw the channel spectrums that the FCC was going to work with. And the first one was from 38 to 51. Now they're saying 30 to 51. And we expect maybe in a week or so it could go from channel 21 to channel 51. This is all kind of out there floating around as they're trying to sell off these licenses and for profit. Even so, if it goes to clear down to 21, well, you can see where channel 18 is outside that spectrum, and we're protected. So when you support the Dove, you're still enabling us to do what we do. And folks, in my 40-some-odd years of broadcasting, I have never seen the hunger for Christian programming like we're seeing now. It seems like the crazier the world gets, with especially the political races, every country's got an issue going on. People are surfing the dials, radio, television, Facebook, Twitter, the websites. People are just moving around, and here's what they're looking for. What is truth, and who can I trust? Well, we know the gospel is true, and we know that you can trust the Lord Jesus Christ. So when you're supporting the Dove, you're helping us to reach people that will never go to church. They would never darken a church door. You're helping us reach people that are locked in and can't get out to go to a church because of maybe health issues or family dynamics. You're helping us reach people who are truly hungry for answers to life's questions, and they tune in. And I tell you, the miracle that at the Dove is this. We hear it all the time. Well, I just happened to be tuning in and I saw this program. Well, they might think that they were just happening to tune in. In God's world, in God's economy, it was a divine appointment. And when you support the Dove, you're making that divine appointment happen every hour of the day. It's an amazing thing to see happen. So again, we are asking you to help us to get over this hump and move forward. You help us to kind of update some equipment. We'll explain all that next week. And if you feel led to do that, it's real simple. You can go to the Dove website and you can click on there. It's totally secure, by the way. And if you got the letter in the mail, there's a little card in there or a little envelope in there. You could just return to that. Or you can call us anytime. But folks, understand this. 86% of the Dove income is made up of viewers and listeners. So we just flat wouldn't be on the air if it wasn't for your support. It wouldn't happen. The other comes from, we can sell some ads on the radio side, or excuse me, on the television side. We can't do it on the radio side. And we do receive sometime what they call revenue sharing from some of the programmers. And you know that a lot of the programs that we have here on the Dove, we don't charge them for the airspace or the airtime. You know why? I value so much their message and what they have to offer to you as a viewer and a listener that we put them on the air, and then we ask them if they want a revenue share with us, they can. But if we had to just wait for paid programming, we wouldn't have good programming on the air. And that has worked. That's why we've gotten Television Station of the Year from the NRB for the 4th time. So folks, thank you for your support. Thank you for believing in. Thank you for praying for us. Thank you for believing in the mission of the Dove. And thank you for helping us grow and to reach more people. Without you, it just wouldn't be done. So pray about it, and pray for us next Wednesday and Thursday as we do our spring boost. And if it's easier for you at any time, you can just go to the Dove website at theDove.us, and you'll see a big red button up there. Just click on that, and believe that is all secure. We really protect all that information. And if you got the letter, pray over it. You can use the envelope to respond. And thank you. Thank you so very much for believing in the Dove's mission. God bless you. We'll see you next time on Focus Today.
I'm Paulina Leiser, producer of Focus Today. Thank you for watching this video, and make sure to check our other videos at thedove.us.